I get the same feeling, so I'm coming day and night.
Can you fly, Bobby?
Can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it.
She's already contaminated by this odd substance.
Jesus wept.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!"
Brah, 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 brah. Okay. All right. We are here back again with another glorious edition of Michael Keane Talks About Stuff on the internet. And sometimes it's interesting. Sometimes it's not. It just kind of depends on what the audience is feeling. There's a dog sitting on my foot. Hello, dog. Can I show you? Let's see here. Let's just look at my dirty floor. Look at this dog. Look at this dog here. This is Anya. Say hi, Anya. That's a phone in my pocket. I'm not just happy to see you. Oh, okay. I fucked up my entire. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. Hooah! Hooah! So, today we're going to be talking about some Vinegar Syndrome, and that's essentially it there. And then we're going to talk about some making of some glorious content. So I was uncertain how I wanted to approach. Sorry, I should do this prior. Okay, cool. All right, so I recognize that not everyone really likes my 90-day screenplay series. It has resulted in me losing subscribers, which I was not expecting. That I was expecting it to be low view count wise, which it is. To give you a general idea of what that means, Quadruple B in number 130, which I believe was the last one 131 was the last one we did. That has 809 views currently. 90-day screenplay day one currently has 197, and the previous 90-day screenplay day 22 has 65 views. And an 80% like-dislike ratio. So people are mixed. They're mixed on it. But I committed to it, so I'm going to keep doing it, but I'll keep doing it as part of other live stream stuff. I'm not going to, let me walk that back a little bit. I will 100% be doing live streams that are just 90-day screenplay or writing streams. That's definitely going to happen. But I'm also going to be doing more streams in general, I believe. So, however you want to take that. Sorry, I'm still a little messed up. And I don't know about you guys, but I was up till 4 a.m. last night. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm going to walk back everything I say today. I was out till 4 a.m. I get back 4 a.m. Again, 4 a.m. I walk in the door, and my 5-year-old son is fully dressed, ready to go for the day. Standing like in the kitchen basically, and I'm just like, okay. So I didn't get to sleep until, I don't know, 6 something. So I am very out of it, but I'm a little slap happy, little getting and going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, G. So let's talk about Vinegar Syndrome. That's what most people are here for. Sorry. As you can see, we have a countdown going until the first cinematograph release. the new cinematograph release. There's also a whole subscriber week thing here. If you want to become a subscriber, you can for this week and this week only. It is currently at there we go. Sorry, I had it open in 2 tabs. Brain. So you can get the subscription for 2025 if you want. I'm not going to do that because Papa ain't got no cash. But I mean, I think it's worthwhile. They released as they say right here, they released The Keep. They released Looking for Mr. Goodbar. Let's see here. And they've got a bunch more coming out. I haven't read this whole thing, but where is it? Want even more? Every VS subscriber also receives where? Okay. The madness continues all year long as we offer the 4K UHD and US Blu-ray premiere of the wild supernatural thriller The Possession of Joel Delaney in February, a jaw-dropping duo of Hong Kong craziness in March with a newly restored Blu-rays. With guys, you gotta eat. You gotta spell check these. With newly restored Blu-rays of Devil Fetus and Her Vengeance, awesome, plus a Jolly collection, while April offers a Giallo UHD, Slasher UHD, and Never on Blue set of British horror rarities. British horror rarities does not really pique my interest that much. I find a lot of British horror kind of dull, but it might be something really worthwhile. Who knows? May will bring 4 UHD debuts by 4 very different and all remarkable genre film-focused directors, while July and August will continue to offer horror, thrillers, action, 60s sci-fi, and gialli on 4K UHD and Blu-ray, including the UHD debut of Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hertz's legendary Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD. God, I would love to get I want to be on that project so bad. Probably won't happen, but goddamn. Wait for Anya to finish attacking herself. Happy New Year, Chris. Also, I apologize. I'm going to be making throat sounds this whole time. I am so fucked up, you guys. It's not even funny. I'm barely able to talk properly. And looking to the fall, we have horror galore, ranging from never on discs 80s supernatural bloodshed to 70s drive-in gems to plentiful bonkers efforts from Italy, including exclusive new restorations and 4K debuts of numerous horror favorites. And if you thought this past Black Friday was nuts, just wait till you check out our follow-up act. So right there, I would say it sounds like a worthwhile expenditure if you have the money to subscribe. I think that all sounds like a hoot and a half. So you also get 50% off SRP of the sub labels and partner labels. Of course, there's a ton of those now. And then subscribers also receive, let's see, 50% off Melusine, including this month's incredible edition of Radley Metzger's The Image on 4K UHD. That's pretty dope. I'd have to take out my Blu-ray of The Image and see how necessary that is. But, you know, if you haven't bought The Image yet, it's coming on 4K UHD. Awesome. Throughout the year, we'll be continuing our deep dive into all things sexploitation with films by Joel Reed, Jean-Francois Davy, Bob Chin, baby, Armand Weston, Cecil Howard, and more, gracing our multitude of lines, including the latest Pink Line. Curious, no self-respecting connoisseur will miss these releases. I've done zero research because I'm just now reading this for the first time. But oh my God, if it's a Pinkuega line, like I haven't been buying anything recently, that'll tip me over the goddamn edge right there. And I know that there's at least one company, Deaf Crocodile, I believe, is putting out inflatable sex doll of the wastelands, or however the fuck it's called. So I'm hoping 2025 is the Pinku year. I hope that we get a shitload of Pinku. That's what I'm praying to the smut gods for. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh, and then we have the breakdown. Doop, 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 doop. So January, we've got stuff that we're going to talk about in a minute. February, got Possession of Joel Delaney, Blu-ray debut of an 80s slasher, and then a Blu-ray debut of an 80s Jess Franco horror movie. Come on, baby. Oh, bring it to me. Oh, give it to Papa. Give it to Papa. I can't resist my Jess Franco. March 2025, got 3 Vinegar Syndrome releases, including the Blu-ray debut of Devil Fetus and Her Vengeance, Forgotten Jolly box set, UHD and Blu-ray debut of jaw-dropping 80s British thriller. In April, we've got 3 releases, including the UH debut of just Giallo, it's just all Giallo, baby. I'm kidding, of course. That would be Jolly. So UH debut of early supernatural slasher it's driving me crazy the grammar here, but whatever. Blu-ray debut, a double feature of 60s British horror. May, we've got 4 releases, including the UHD debut of a 70s horror masterpiece. Probably something big. I don't know. I'm sure it's something crazy. UHD debut of 90s horror classic, plus 2 secret surprise UHDs. Can we just drop some A's and ands in here, please? No releases planned for June, which will be a partner month, I assume. July, we've got 3 Vinegar Syndrome releases, including 3 UHD debuts of horror and sci-fi films. 3 in August, including the UHD debut of Sergeant Kabuki Man. A 3-film set of 70s Italian horror rarities, which that could go either way, and a double feature of 2 genre melding films by an indie director legend. Cool. I like a good double feature, so cool. And then September, we got 3, including UHD double feature of major indie horror films. Don't know what that means, really. Blu-ray debut of batshit crazy Italian horror. UHD debut of 90s supernatural horror. So kind of vague, but also I like the double. I'm hoping the major indie horror films are related. That's my only hope. Ideally, if they are an indie and a sequel, so like they don't have the rights to this and it wouldn't be this, but like if they did a Basket Case and Basket Case 2 double feature, that would be pretty sick. It would not be that, just to get that out there. Did I grab any Error 44? No, I have not grabbed. I've grabbed barely anything this year. This has been a I'm gonna be honest with you, a rough year. This is one of those years where, like, if based on this year, if I'm going to be reviewing things that are brand new, it's going to have to be sent to me by the company, to be honest. I just don't have the money. My Patreon's gone downhill. My work has gone downhill. I'm not getting as much of it, or I'm getting paid very late and incurring fees. Like, it's just not great. It's not great on the Western Front here, but not a big deal. I'm just not. It's a first world problem. I'm not buying Blu-rays right now, really. I will be getting that Jess Franco horror film, though. I'll tell you that much. Let's see here. October 2025, 4 releases, including a UHD debut and a brand new restoration of a 70s horror classic, which for Vinegar Syndrome could mean a lot of things. UHD debut. They say next year is not going to be great. Yeah. Wait, what? They say next year is not going to be great. I think it looks fine. unless you're just talking about the year in general, which I mean, based on everything that's going down, yeah, probably not going to be a great year. God, where am I? So October, so UHD debut of a 70s horror classic. That one's probably pretty big just because it's October. Then we've got a UHD debut of a masterful 90s horror-infused genre bender. That sounds fun. And a UHD debut of a giallo, plus a disc debut of a gory 80s supernatural horror. And then finally in November, since there's nothing in December, November we have 4 releases, including a shocking UHD debut. Please, I know it's almost certainly not. There's almost no way in hell that this would be the case. But if it was Shocker, that would be great. I feel like that's too on the nose, but I love Shocker. Actually, you know what? I think Shout Factory, Shocker, UHD. Yeah, Shout Factory already put that out, so that'd be stupid. I don't know what it's probably something to do with electricity. I don't know. A horror box set plus 2 more mind-blowing secret surprise titles. I think that looks like a great year overall. Obviously, we're just kind of assuming some things are going to be good, but a lot of 70s horror in there. A lot of Jolly, which can be, there's pros and cons to a lot of Jolly. Oh yeah, the economy is going to suck ass this year. We're gonna have a bad time. One moment. Anyway, for subscriber week, if you look right here, we've got. Oh wait, does it have like a breakdown? No, it just. Oh, it just goes to the. So we've got new discounted titles refreshed daily. We can talk a little bit about those. So day 1, we've got 3 regular Vinegar Syndrome, 1 BSU, 16 partner labels. Oh my god! Plus the daily deals. Day 2, 1 cinematograph release, plus daily. There's daily deals every day. Day 3, we've got a VSA. Day 4, we've got a VSP. Day 5, we've got a VSL. Day 6, we've got a cinematograph. So we've got 2 cinematographs coming. And then day 7, a DeGazer Blu-ray and a DeGazer VHS. I'm going to assume the DeGazer VHS is Cannibal the Musical. That seems... I don't think we got, a VHS yet of that. Seems likely. I'll try to cover all this week. I don't know that I'll I'll probably stream every day. So we'll try and get into all of that. But as far as stuff that was announced today, first off, we got a Vinegar Syndrome hockey puck, guys. We've got a hockey puck. $15, it can be yours, a hockey puck. And a sticker and a new skate deck that's sold out, so fuck you. Got a glow-in-the-dark t-shirt that looks pretty rad, actually. Plus a screen print, also looking pretty rad. I've never seen the Cathedral of New Emotions, so I don't know. TBH. What I have seen, though, is The Seventh Curse. I've never watched Witch from Nepal, but I've seen The Seventh Curse because that one's a fucking classic. And this just shows like how deep down the fucking rabbit hole I am. When I saw The Seventh Curse paired with Witch from Nepal, I was like, it's a double feature for like one of the biggest Hong Kong releases of all time. Which Seventh Curse is not one of the greatest. It's amazing, but it's not something you would consider like a massive like icon of cinema. But god damn it, to me it just seems like super mainstream to be paired up with another film. Either which way, I'm really into this release. I love The Seventh Curse. It's so funny. It's so violent. This release looks fun. Just having Seventh Curse in like really solid quality. Is this just Blu-ray? I guess it is. Yeah. I would have preferred a UHD set, but I'm sure that there's a reason it's not that way. So fair enough, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into, because I can't talk properly, I'm not going to go into all the plot. So we're just going to go straight down to, also it has the English version and the Hong Kong version of Seventh Curse. So that's sick. So 2-disc Region A Blu-ray set. So they probably, if it's a Region A set, well, I mean they region lock plenty, I guess. I'm wondering if maybe there's a legal reason they couldn't, like a rights reason they couldn't do UHD. They might have even had to have bought Witch from Nepal, and so they just decided to make it a double feature because of that. I don't know. That's pure speculation. Newly color graded and restored by Vinegar Syndrome from Studio Supplied Masters. So again, that suggests that there's quite a bit of involvement from the Hong Kong studios that probably directly relates to how these films are presented to us. We've got newly translated English subtitles for both films. That's pretty dope. Brand new commentary track with martial arts film expert Frank Zhang for the Hong Kong version of The Seventh Curse. Got a brand new commentary track with film historian and author Sam Deegan and author and podcaster Mike White for the Hong Kong version of The Seventh Curse. I'm not sure why. I feel like it'd be, well, I mean, I guess I understand why you wouldn't have a commentary track for the English version, but that'd be fun. Brand new commentary track with martial arts film expert Frank Zhang for Witch from Nepal. Good to see Frank Zhang getting so much work. Lam Nai Kai, Hong Kong's Master of Fantasy, a video essay by film historian and author Sam Deegan. And we've got some trailers, and that is the whole thing. There's a booklet, I believe. Is there not a booklet? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I thought I could swear I saw a booklet. I could swear I saw a booklet. See? I don't. Oh wait, maybe that's just. That might just be part of the slipcase. No, because that's a slipcase. What is that? Is that not a booklet? What the fuck are we doing? What's going on, people? Anyway, it's super cool. That's coming out. I think that looks like a fucking amazing release. So, bueno. One I'm not too excited about. I'm not a Paul Naschy guy, like at all. I just don't find him terribly good. I think I've seen Curse of the Devil and liked it, but I don't remember. Let me see here. Curse of the Devil. No, I still haven't seen it. I don't know when I'll see it because I am always so fucking bored by Paul Naschy movies. They do not bode well for me. But we got Curse of the Devil, The Vampire's Night Orgy, and Demon Witch Child. Great titles. And I like the kind of cluttered cover art on the slipcase. Honestly, it really works for me. I think design wise, we're golden. And I'm sure, like, look, this looks great. Physically, it looks great. I actually really like the Paul Naschy werewolf design. I like that it's just a straight riff on the old Wolfman. And I've definitely seen Paul Naschy movies that I enjoyed. I cannot tell you which ones they were off the top of my head, but yeah, I'm just not a big fan. But these could all three be just like baller amazing films, and I'm just unaware. Let's see here. I'm gonna skip the plots. On the plus side, they're all less than 90 minutes. So there is that. They're restored in 4K from their 35mm OCNs. Newly translated English subtitles for both films. There's three. There's three films. I'm going to assume that that's a typo. for both films. Presented in both their original Spanish language soundtracks with newly translated English. We just said that. And they do have their English dub soundtracks, which is cool. We've got, for Curse of the Devil, we've got some interviews. We've got some archival, an archival interview, trailers, alternate scenes. We've got, for the Vampires Night Order, we've got an interview with actor Jack Taylor. Love Jack Taylor. It's only 9 minutes, though. We've got an interview with Sitges Film Festival director Angel Sala. 13 minutes. Got an interview with filmmaker Victor Matalano, 12 minutes. And then we've got, for Demon Witch Child, an interview with actress Marian Salgado. Marian Salgado at Fanzine de Lemos Film Festival. An introduction. A 10-minute introduction. That's a hefty one. And a featurette with Angel Sala and I don't know how to say these names. I'm sorry. 23 minutes long. And trailer. So if this is your jive, then is only one of them starring Paul Naschy though? Am I? Ooh, okay. So some of this I'm being unfair because it looks like it's just one Paul Naschy movie. So I might be okay. And one is Armando de Osorio, Tombs of the Blind Dead's director. That gets me. I like Tombs of the Blind Dead quite a bit. I actually wrote a video reviewing Tombs of the Blind Dead, and I never shot it. Okay. I'm mildly intrigued. Spanish horror can go either way for me, but I'm mildly intrigued. And then Deranged, I feel like some people think Deranged is kind of a meh release because we've gotten it on Blu-ray before, but Deranged is one of those, I never finished watching it, and I feel bad now saying that. But I remember it being pretty good, what I did watch. I was watching it for like I was doing some video for Screen Rant, and I needed, I don't know, I needed a cannibal movie or something, or like an Ed Gein movie, something like that. But it's based on the story of Ed Gein. It's a pretty film, and it stars, oh shoot, what's his name? I'm immediately, Robert Blossom, the old guy from Home Alone. And this one's packed to the gills with special features. We've got 2 commentary tracks, one with Tom Savini, one with writer and co-director Alan Ormsby. That's pretty sick. And then we also got a 3rd commentary track with the film historian Richard Harlan Smith. Right there, I mean, 3 commentary tracks. That's pretty sick. That's all right. Got an interview with Tom Savini, an interview with actor Brian Smeagol, interview with Stephen Thrower, baby, 24 minutes long. And of course, they dropped Nightmare USA as what he wrote. Nightmare USA, amazing book, highly recommend. The Making of Deranged is an archival documentary. Got an interview with producer Tom Carr, introduction to the film by Tom Savini. The only thing I can really say negatively about this release is it's something that we already have a perfectly good, I believe we already have a perfectly good Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, from Arrow. So, there is that. It is a release that is not necessarily one that was in desperate need of rejiggering. It is newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35 OCN. I don't know what the Arrow release was, so maybe that's a big upgrade. I don't know. I seem to recall the Blu-ray looking really good, so I don't know, but whatever. That's my commentary. I don't know, but whatever. So I think Deranged on 4K is pretty sick. And then Virtuosity on 4K UHD. This continues the trend lately of Vinegar Syndrome putting out much more well-known films, which is a trend that's been going on for a while. I mean, Roadhouse was also a huge one. What is that? Jeez. Burp, burp, burp. So yeah, Virtuosity starring Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington. Pretty, I mean, I remember it being a lot of fun. Jesus, so loud. There's our boy Denzel. I recall, I've only seen Virtuosity once, but I recall Russell Crowe being an absolute madman, which I enjoy madman Russell Crowe quite a bit. I mean, it looks good. It's Virtuosity. It's one of those, if you like Virtuosity, here you go. I don't know that I would spend $50 on Virtuosity. Anya, come on. I was just singing your praises like how long have we been streaming? Like 30 minutes ago, and now you're being a real bitch. Anya, stop. Hey, dogs. Oh my God. One second. I'm going to see what she's barking at. Back up. You lost your door privileges. That's sweet. There's a guy with his daughters, I think, playing with a remote control car out in the street, and Anya's being a dick and just barking at him. Anyway, did someone who put out Captain Kronos? God, I've been so off lately. So let's see, as far as extras goes, this is newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm OCN. I feel like this is the first time we've gotten a really, I imagine this is the best we've gotten by a significant margin for Virtuosity. I have not made the extra effort to trace the history of Virtuosity on disc, but I'm sure that this will look amazing. Got a commentary track with director Brett Leonard and Jim Branscombe from Cinematic Void. That's pretty cool. And then we've got a commentary track with writer and film historian Walter Chaw. Democratizing Virtual Reality is a 13-minute interview with director Brett Leonard on the making of Virtuosity. And then we've got a 14-minute interview with producer Gary Lucchesi. And a 38-minute interview featurette with Brett Leonard, Kelly Durkin, George Berger. Cool. That's true. It is. Yeah. The real trend is that it's a Paramount film. They have a good deal with Paramount. So any time that there is a potential big movie, I feel like we could probably figure out what their 70s horror releases are going to be based on Paramount if we just did a little research. Yeah. Oh, geez. I don't know how I'm going to get through the partner labels today, guys. Hooah. Got an interview with author Eric Burnt on writing Virtuosity, and then an 18-minute featurette on assembling the cast of Virtuosity. I don't know if any of these are archival. It doesn't say archival, so I'm going to assume that these are all brand new. So, and then there's an image gallery. I mean, that seems like, as far as a disc for fucking Virtuosity goes, that's pretty sick. So if you're a fan, it's a little pricey, but well, oh yeah, and it's VSU, so it's only available as the box. Yeah, I mean, this is one I feel like, and I could be wrong. I could be totally mistaken. I feel like this will last until a sale comes through, How many? Okay, it's 8,000 units. I don't think they're going to sell 8,000 units before the next sale that incorporates virtuosity. So I feel like you could probably safely wait and score this for like $30, $35, which isn't a huge. I mean, it's $10 less. Bleh. Let's quickly look at the daily deals we got. Let's see, anything that I would recommend. Fade to Black, of course, is great for $12. That's a great deal. Ted Bundy's pretty good. I don't even remember Story of a Junkie coming out. That must have been during my dry spell. Criminally Insane. I don't know if I can recommend Criminally Insane. It's not a very good movie, but it's worthwhile. Scared to Death, one of the first Vinegar Syndrome releases I worked on in a significant capacity. Love Scared to Death. I think it's a really solid little monster, a little creature feature. Let's see here. I think Surf 2 is a lot of fun. The Prophecy trilogy, apparently, according to Derek, Riddle of Fire is great. I haven't seen it, but I'm willing to bet that he's right. So Riddle of Fire, noted. I have an old DVD of Simon Killer. I've still never watched it. There's a bunch here I haven't watched, but Prophecy trilogy is great. And that's all I got. That's all I got there. Partner labels. How fucking awful is this going to be for me? Oh my lord. I guess it's not that bad. We got Video Man from ETR Media. I never did see this one. I remember watching the trailer and being intrigued by it. But have not seen it. There's very few of these partner labels I've seen, actually. We've got some interviews, an origin story featurette, a music video, some deleted scenes, and 2 short films from the director. Seems like a reasonable purchase. I like the slipcover quite a bit, actually. Oh, wait, is Wonderful Paradise? That looks like a new one. From Connie, Wonderful Paradise. And we have almost nothing here. There is a booklet. There is a booklet for this 2020 film. And an interview with Masashi Yamamoto, the director, an original theatrical trailer, and that is it. It's a Region A locked, high definition presentation. That's all we know. Let's see. Let me take a look see here. Let me take a look see. I love the cover art. Yeah, I'm not really. It looks good. Oh, director of Robinson's Garden. Okay. Which I believe was also released through Connie, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wow. That's intriguing. Let's see. In this demented spin on the unwanted guest scenario from iconoclast Masashi Yamamoto, the debt-ridden Sasayas must move out of their suburban Tokyo house. In the midst of packing, the family's rebellious daughter posts an open invitation online. Let's have a party. Soon guest after guest pours in, from estranged relatives to jilted lovers, from drug dealers and yakuza to supernatural delights of the kaiju variety. And then something happened here. Okay, yeah, okay, that one. I definitely want to watch Wonderful Paradise now. I'm actually gonna, just so I don't forget, I'm gonna, in a separate window, Wonderful Paradise. I'm gonna add that to my watch list. And now my sexy wife has entered the house. It's gonna get a little noisy for a minute. All right. The Special People. Nice shot on video from Art Label. This is newer. This is 2021. Mostly recorded in a single room in Brooklyn, The Special People is the culmination of 15 years of creating video art that ranges from delightfully playful to daringly vulnerable. Misspelled vulnerable, but that's okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Do you want to say hi to people on the internet? After you take your boots off? Okay. Who put the boots on in the car?
My mom.
Oh, that's nice. Come here. Oh,
But I picked.
oh here. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
What have you been up to lately?
I've been. I don't remember.
Cool.
So,
That's great.
we got a lot of stuff. Even 2 bags of cereal. But,
Two bags of cereal?
but one of the cereal bags.
2 bags of cereal.
But the other one is in the other cereal bag.
Yeah, because I didn't realize they were big ones, huh?
Uh-huh.
And you want to tell everyone about your intense Pokemon obsession?
Do you love Pokemon?
Uh-huh. I got some. Mom, can I sell some to my dad?
Do you want to show the friendly viewers at home your Pokemon collection?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
So you got to hold it to that.
Hold it to the camera. Hold it.
First, I'm looking for one. See?
Yeah, okay.
I
Here.
don't want to show it to you.
Oh, you're just going to show it to me?
Yeah.
But
Look
they
at
want
all.
to see.
Wow, look at all those Pokemon. You got you. Okay. Oh, here, buddy. Whoa. It's because your face is showing.
Mine?
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Look at. Oh no, but my face is showing. Oh, but his face is showing. We can't do it. Okay, you got a lot of Pokemon.
Can I have it?
No.
Can I see some Pokemon woke up?
Yeah. Your dad's problem while I bring in groceries, okay? Respectfully.
Okay.
All right, you want to talk? Let's talk about some.
Oh, you can talk about Night Before Christmas because you watched that. That's
What?
a movie.
Yeah. I still have a million partner labels to go through.
Oh, then you can talk about him. He's getting Pokemon.
Okay, he's gonna catch Pokemon.
I'm looking to. I want to keep the phone to see if any Pokemon wake up.
Okay, so the Special People. I'm intrigued by this release.
But also feed some of my mom's Pokemon that's here.
I really like experimental work. The soft, ethereal visuals are underscored by an original score by co-star Johnny Dito of the Garage Tropicalia band The Johns. I don't even know what half those words mean. Got feature-length commentary by the director. Got an interview with co-star Stephanie Beatty, interview with co-star Matthew Silver, director Q&A from 2022, 3 music videos directed by Erica Schreiner, the director, 2 trailers, and 2 Sky Project films with introduction by Erica Schreiner. So I'm assuming 2 short films, probably art films. This is really cool.
Is this egg gonna open? Or is it timing when it opens?
Is it timing when it opens? What?
I think so, it timing.
Oh, the egg that you're looking at?
Yeah.
I guess so. I'm not well versed in my Pokemon Go anymore.
Why?
You're being addicted.
Is this
Bye, buddy.
the time that when the egg is hatched?
Okay, so far I'm most intrigued by the Special People. That's my pick. Is there anything here I've actually seen? I've seen The Last Circus. Yeah, that's everything I've seen here. All right, so smiley face. This is an old one. Was not expecting an Anna Faris joint. But it's a stoner movie, and I love stoner movies for reasons. Let's see here. Slacker actress Jane is having a bad day that is getting more outrageous by the minute. Jane's misadventures begin when she treats herself to a batch of cupcakes left unattended by her psycho roommate that prove not as innocent as they appear. She then bums a ride from her roommate's friend.
Why does Psyduck have so many headaches? If the road was made of cotton candy, would we fall through to the middle where it's hot and we would die? Why does Psyduck have so many headaches?
Oh, it is a Greg Araki movie. That makes so much sense now. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, I agree. It immediately becomes a must own. Young John Krasinski, young Adam Brody, Brian Posehn. Wow. Slacker actress Jane is having a bad day. Blah 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 blah. Bums a ride from a roommate's friend and attempts to cross town so she can repay an unforgiving drug dealer, attend an audition, and somehow replace the precious cupcakes. Enjoy the wild journey as Jane's efforts to get through her day prove an arduous task of epic proportions. Got an audio commentary with film historian Elizabeth Purcell and a booklet with an essay, and that is it. So a pretty bare bones release overall, but it has a commentary, and it's a Greg Araki movie. I would have liked a Greg Araki commentary, but I don't even know if he does those. That's a cool guy, by the way. I got to meet him very briefly at Sundance one year. Cool dude. Satan War, which we have a trailer for. I'm going to play this very briefly. I want to see if the audio is going to come through. So
In the summer of 1976, Louise and Bill Foster moved into this small 3-bedroom home. The purchase price was extremely reasonable. 2 reasons. Later, they'd find out why it was such a bargain.
A DIY answer to Amityville Horror, never legitimately released until now. God damn, Agfa.
Get out of our house!
Each supernatural occurrence depicted in this film has its origin in fact.
I mean, that looks really great. 1979 has 3 separate runtimes listed. So 3 versions of the film, the original 64-minute cut and the 77 and 92-minute cuts. No idea what the difference is there, but okay. Preserved from the 16mm answer print, which is undoubtedly the only print in existence. Commentary with Kristen LaRue and AGFA's Joe Ziemba. Interview with the Nightmare USA author Stephen Thrower, and English subtitles. I hope that there's something else like hidden on the disc, but that does seem really cool. It's not quite as exciting as a Greg Araki film, but or even The Special People, to be honest. The Special People I still think has my top vote as most intriguing. The Sales Girl, which immediately has my interest for reasons. What is she selling? Is she selling dildos? Or is she a hooker? Let's see here. I'm very intrigued as to what this is about. When college co-ed Sarul takes a temporary job as a clerk in an adult store, her poker-faced indifference makes her the perfect foil for the clientele, who range from slightly sheepish and cautiously curious to downright perverse. But it is Katya, the shop's flamboyant, eccentric female owner, who initiates Sarul's journey into adulthood, taking her under her wing, teaching her the art of living, and gently guiding her on the path to self-discovery. Okay, it's not as exciting sounding when you put it that way, but I'm also it's Mongolian, not something I'm used to. So that's interesting. It only has 1 featurette and a trailer, so it's a bare bones release. But Certainly intriguing. This seems like one of those that I would just like. I'm sure. Let's see the sales girl. Let's just look up on Letterboxd. Probably streaming somewhere. It's streaming on, or it is maybe available on Plex. Let's see here. I'm checking. No, it's rentable on Plex for $6. So right now it's not really available anywhere. It has some really strong reviews. So I'm definitely intrigued by that. Still not quite the special people level. Ooh, Once Were Warriors. That's another one I'm not expecting. I really like the slipcover. What did I watch? I watched like a good chunk of this movie for some reason, and I don't know why. Was it because of Lee Tamahori? I don't know. Anyway. Man, this is going to drive me nuts because I definitely had to find this for some reason or another when I was maybe editing for Screen Rant, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it's a Region A locked Blu-ray, commentary with Alexandra Heller-Nicholas and Josh Nelson, got a video essay by Elizabeth Purcell and a behind-the-scenes featurette, as well as an essay by New Zealand film critic Peter Calder. That seems like a reasonable assortment of extras. A pretty mainstream movie as well from Film Movement Classics. So that's interesting. I don't know that I'm really like over the moon about it or anything, but that's cool. From Brainstorm Media, we've got New Life. This looks new. Yeah, 2023. Let's see here. A mysterious woman on the run and the resourceful fixer assigned to bring her in. There are two unique stories inextricably linked as the stakes of the pursuit rise to apocalyptic proportions. Guys, you got to give me more than that. I will say, I was not expecting two audio commentaries, both featuring the director, one with the actresses, Haley Aaron and Sonia Walger, and one with the DP, Mark Evans. Got three interviews and a behind-the-scenes featurette, as well as a trailer. That's a pretty good selection of extras. I know nothing about this movie, but interesting. Last Circus is fucking bananas. If you want a great killer clown movie, this is up there. So calling it a killer clown movie is kind of simplifying things, but it does feature a killer clown. So Last Circus, Alex de la Iglesia. Let's see here. A new transfer from the HD Cam source, which, you're only going to get so much out of that, but cool. New audio commentary by the author of The Spanish Fantastic, Contemporary Filmmaking in Horror, Fantasy, Sci-Fi, and Sci-Fi, and podcaster writer Joe Lipset. A new video essay by film historian and academic Alexandra Heller-Nicholas. I'm convinced Alexandra Heller-Nicholas is trapped in a basement somewhere doing all of this. There's no way. She's putting out so much. It's insane. She's like the busiest extras person in existence. Making of the Last Circus, behind the scenes footage, visual effects footage. So pretty much all archival minus the new video essay and the audio commentary. But a great looking release nonetheless from Magnolia Pictures. That's wild that Magnolia Pictures is a partner. That's weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Not bad, but just it's weird. Keanu and Company. No idea what the fuck this is. Zero clue. I mean, there is a clue. Is this just like like early Keanu Reeves? Let's see here. Before Johnny Utah, before Neo, before John Wick, there was Ron. Keanu Reeves gave his first lead performance in 1985's One Step Away, establishing the charm and vulnerability of his beloved screen persona while exploring the pitfalls of juvenile delinquency. The film was directed by Robert Fortier, a seasoned documentarian venturing deeper into fiction filmmaking following the success of his daredevil stunt-driving doc, The Devil at Your Heels. Keanu and Company collects 3 of the films he directed for the NFB's Family Crisis series, including Keanu's essential debut, vividly evoking the spirit of the after-school special and its 80s heyday. Okay. So this is a bit of a money grab in that way. But I mean, cool. So there's one movie starring Keanu Reeves. Cool. And a whole bunch of extras. Let's see here. We got audio commentary. We've got interview. We've got a short film from the Family Crisis Center. Another short film. Another short. Bunch of short films. We've got another short film that's the director's debut, and then One Step Away in SD is Reeves' debut as seen in the VHS era. And these are all short. Every film in here is a short film. It comes out to 85 minutes for the main 3, so don't expect a lot. But if you want just like a historical look at Canadian cinema and Keanu Reeves in particular, this is interesting. It's again, it feels a little hack to call it Keanu and Company, but I can't blame him for putting that on the cover. I mean, that's the selling point. Jacker from 1993 and 1996. I've never seen Jacker. Should I have seen Jacker? Not a big fan of the slipcover. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's all SOV goodness from Saturn's Core, obviously. Okay, I should have known. Oh, it's about a psychotic carjacker. Cool. All right. Cool. Got a region-free Blu-ray, new transfers of both features from the original analog master tapes, audio commentary on both features with writer-producer actor Phil Herman, optional introductions by writer-actor Phil Herman and actor Joel D. Wincoop, Jack of all trades, an interview with writer-producer actor Phil Herman, Finding the Essence, an interview with actress Marilyn Gigliotti, To Hell and Back, an interview with actor-director Barry Gaines, and then an interview with actor Joel D. Wincoop again, and an interview with editor David Castiglione, a modeling tape for Debbie D from 1992, behind-the-scenes stills gallery. So pretty packed. I mean, I would need to see what the run times are for these interviews, but pretty packed double feature Blu-ray for an SOV film, which Saturn's Core is pretty good about that. Cool. I'm still on the special people. I got to say, like, these are all really solid releases. It looks like, some more so than others. And Smiley Face almost beats it out, but I'm really intrigued by the special people. I really, really am. Influencer from Shudder. I've heard great things about this. Haven't seen it myself. While struggling on a solo backpacking trip, social media influencer Madison meets CW, who shows her a more uninhibited way of living, but CW's interest in Madison takes a darker turn. Cool. Got 2 audio commentaries, both with the director, one with cinematographer, and one with the actresses, Emily Tennant and Cassandra Nod. Got deleted and extended scenes, behind-the-scenes footage, proof of concept footage, original teaser, original trailer, and a booklet with new writing by film critic Molly Henry. That's cool. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. I'm just gonna, my separate window here, influencer. from 2022. Pretty strong showing on Letterboxd. I'm definitely intrigued by it, but that's one that I will watch on Shudder, and we'll find out. We got Huckle from Decalogue. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Pigs fucking. Let's go. Okay, this looks fun. It's a film told entirely without almost entirely without dialogue. Spend observant, introspective hours in a Hungarian hamlet where nothing much seems to happen. Oh, except there's a suspicious death, a mesmerizing pastoral symphony, finely attuned to the sensual possibilities both in nature and in cinema. Okay. I'm intrigued. Hungarian, only 75 minutes, so pretty easy going there. Village Secrets, Making Huckle, interview with filmmaker Georgi Palfi and co-writer Sofia Rutke. A Hal, short film, and then another short film called Shaman versus Icarus. Theatrical trailer, booklet with an essay, and a complete script, which I'm assuming is not very long. I'm actually really intrigued by this. It still doesn't beat out The Special People, but I'm more intrigued than I thought I would be based on the slipcover, which now that I'm looking at it does have two pigs fucking, so maybe I'm just not giving it enough credit. Dream Team from Yellow Veil. I like the imagery that we're seeing here. Absurdist homage to 90s basic cable TV thrillers. Two hot Interpol agents uncover an international interspecies mystery, a postmodern softcore fever dream. Well, that's what I have to watch, right? Hot damn. I've got commentary track with filmmakers Whitney Horn and Lev Kalman, and Minty Mia, Faria. I don't know why I'm trying to say these names. Isabel Barbier. Cool. It's a commentary track. Awesome. Got interviews with various people, episode introductions. This is 92 minutes long, and there's an essay by film critic Mark Ash. Let's see what we got here.
1997. The mind and body are intertwined, and there are no boundaries between objects and people, questions and answers, desires and knowledge. From artist-filmmakers Lev Kalman and Whitney Horn comes Dream Team, a sensual landscape with bodies and reflections.
What are you wearing?
Where a series of deaths thrust two agents into an international, interspecies mystery.
Who's hot?
With every...
Okay, I'm into it. Cool. Cool. And then Disembodied from Bleeding Skull. This might be one for the books. This looks, oh my God. Okay, I'm going to read this one. Indebted to David Lynch's Eraserhead, Ed Wood's Plan 9 from Outer Space, and Frank Henenlotter's Brain Damage, Disembodied is a cinematic acid trip that blurs the line between horror and experimental art. The story follows Connie Sprouts, a gothed-out scientist who checks into the decrepit Grand Hotel to continue her experiments and turn people into slime before eating them. Fuck yeah. Shot in Reno by director William Kirsten on gritty 16mm film, this DIY passion project is filled with stop-motion effects, gory body horror, and surrealist visuals. Bleeding Skull is honored to present a new 4K restoration of the original uncut version of Disembodied on disc for the first time ever, complete with a science lab full of extras and multiple versions of the film. That film came out in 1998, 78 minutes long. This is a UHD release. Fuck yeah. Got commentary by the director. And then in addition to that, we've also got interview with the stars, Japanese VHS introduction, Japanese VHS trailer, VHS version of the film, the 2016 director's cut, and a booklet with behind-the-scenes photos and an essay by Bleeding Skulls' Annie Choi. I was expecting a bit more on the extras front for this, just based on that description, but fuck yeah. Bleeding Skull, fuck yeah. All in. Slime me, baby. Slime me. Okay, yeah. That one might take the top spot for me, I think. I think that's my top one. And then we've got there is something else I've seen. The Canyons. I totally just spaced on this. That's insane. The Canyons is such a weird fucking movie. And I don't know if I really like it or not. I'd have to rewatch it. I watched it when it came out back in, when was that? 2013. So it's been 12 years. Holy shit. But Paul Schrader starring Lindsay Lohan and James Dean. I mean, it's a wild film. And like, if you look up the stories on the behind the scenes of this, it's kind of worthwhile. Which that's probably covered in the new audio commentary by film historian Adrian Martin. There's a new video interview with Paul Schrader. There's a featurette on creating the Canyons, and a theatrical trailer, as well as a booklet with an essay by film critic Mitchell Beaupre. I'm not loving the slipcover. The slipcover is a little basic to me for a movie like this, but I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know that I really need to order it, but I'm kind of into it. It's definitely, it's at very least, it is a misfire of epic proportions that you have to see to believe. Lindsay Lohan at her absolute, it's fascinating because it feels like a movie that is her comeback, but it's definitely not. And it's kind of signals the end of her career as a major film star. Not that The Canyons was a major film by any means. That kind of came and went. But I mean, written by Bret Easton Ellis, that's you got to see it at least once. But yeah, I would say Disembodied, Huckle, and The Special People, and Smiley Face. Those are my big ones that I would love to own. Don't know if that'll happen anytime soon, but pretty cool. Disembodied, I think, takes the cake for the best slipcover artwork, followed by Huckle. Yeah, so pretty cool. And that's Vinegar Syndrome, baby. Real quick, I'm gonna do my outline writing off camera because I'm A, dying, but B, it's 4:23 and I have to leave by around 5 o'clock. So I am running real low on time and I have not eaten lunch. So I'm gonna stop that. But hey, that's what the people want is some Blu-ray news. You got Blu-ray news. We'll talk more about other companies probably tomorrow. There was so much from Vinegar Syndrome that I can't even begin to to consider talking about more. Let's see here. Where is my Kindle? Where's my Kindle? Ooh, let's. So the important thing here is, oh shoot. Basically, Alan Watt talks about, and for those who've not seen this, by the way, we're writing a screenplay based on Alan Watt's 90-day screenplay. Not a lot of people have tuned in, so I completely understand people not caring. But this is something that I'm trying to do. I will probably not be doing it again, but it's a fun experiment. In this chapter, which all these chapters are so brief, I feel like I'm a little bugged by how brief these chapters are. I feel like he could really go more in detail. It feels like he's kind of just throwing days in, but this one talks about conflict and how each scene is based around conflict. And he essentially says that you should take where you're going with the scene and then find all the avenues to disrupt it on the way, so that you see through conflict what characters are striving toward, or how they're relating to each other, what their dynamic is, and going from taking a want and then providing a solution to that want. And we've got a few writing prompts, and it's, as your protagonist, write for 5 minutes. So we're going to write for 5 minutes. And that'll be it. That's about all I can manage. Oop. So that's showing up fine. Cool. All right. So 1A is my first love was immediately like 10 people left, which that's fine. My first love was, this is one problem I'm having with Alan Watt as a writer, and like following his 90-day screenplay exercises, is my brain is immediately like, what exactly are we referring to? Like, how wide of a pool are we talking? Because my first love could be a whole bunch of things. It could be a person. It could be a thing. Like, my first love was filmmaking. My first love was Mickey, the boyfriend. There's so many options. I'm just going to go with filmmaking. Ever since my parents, I think it was parents, bought me my first video camera, it was a lifelong, it became a lifelong passion. Yeah, honestly, that would be the way to do it. One B, the person I hate the most is Marilyn. She's awful and makes my life and has made my life a living hell. That's easy enough. 1C, message. Oh wait, but she also has my balls in a vice, thanks to the money she gave to Twink. It's a complicated hatred. The message I got from my mother is, ooh, mommy and daddy issues. I'm going to say that Josh had a good mother. I might put out the screenplay as a physical copy, to be honest, depending on how it goes. Who knows? This could be a complete piece of shit. We'll find out. The message I got from my mother is, God, I didn't really put much thought into Josh's parentage yet, which I guess this is the point of that. Is to never stop believing in yourself. I don't know. 1D, the message I got from my father is to let's see. Message I got from my father. I'm so glad we're very close to being done with the writing exercises. We're so close. Almost to just writing the script. I think that'll people will stick around more for that, I think. Hopefully. Come on, I need something. The message I got from my father is okay. So Josh's father, Josh Wakefield, our protagonist, gay filmmaker, underground. Message I got from my father is to. Here's the question: should he have any sort of badness to his child? I guess I could pull from my own parentage, because that my mom definitely taught me to never stop believing in myself and to keep going. I didn't know my dad growing up. And my stepdad, what did he teach me? Not a whole lot. You know what? Actually, I know what it is. The message I got from my father is to maintain finances. Oh shoot, I can't think of the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. Responsibly. There we go. The other day I was trying to explain what made this one dude, a friend of mine, so great, and the word was romantic, but I couldn't come up with the word romantic because that's the kind of person I am. The message I got from my father is to maintain finances responsibly. I did not listen. One E. The reason I'm in this situation, there we go, is because I did not responsibly spend my budget and wound up with half a film, with half a finished film, rather than what I initially promised. One F. If I feel like, now that I'm thinking about this, and this is where the exercises do start to help out. The reason I'm in this situation is because I did not responsibly spend my budget and wound up with half a finished film rather than what I initially promised. There is, I think, an element of learning to forgive yourself. Let me make a note. Learning to forgive yourself for major mistakes. Let's see. If I were to tell the truth, the consequences would be disastrous, because I'd probably get sued into oblivion by Marilyn for wasting her money. Duh. There we go. That's true. You're right, Derek. You're right. They are helping. I don't like them, but they're helping. And that's sort of the writing process. If you think about it, like you look at a finished product and you're like, man, this is fucking great. What fun that I wrote a thing. But the actual process getting there is a nightmare. I've never met a writer who or a successful writer who like enjoyed writing. I'm sure they exist, but writing it, like the process is such a grind. All right, and that's the 5 minutes. I haven't really done much with the outline the last 2 days. I'm going to try to spend some time tonight on it after I get back from work, but we'll see. We have 6 pages of outline with some scenes written, not fully, but bits and bobs written. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have time to really dig in. We don't have time tonight because we're already an hour and 19 minutes into a stream and my voice is going. But, and I am so hungry, I could eat a horse. So that's it. We're done. I wish we had more time to write today, but that Vinegar Syndrome stuff got us in the weeds a bit. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I'm so tired. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been a stream. Please in the by the way, yeah, in the comments, let me know not only what you think, what's your favorite release that you from this Vinegar Syndrome this latest drop, like what's your favorite partner release, what are you looking forward to the most in receiving, and then for the writing stuff, do you care? Do you give 2/10 of a shit about it? For those of you who stuck around long enough for me to answer some really basic prompts, if you want to delve into what we've done so far, I have day one coming out as an edited version right after I'm done with this. I'm publishing that. That's about 45 minutes and kind of goes through the basics of the project. And then I'll be putting out more edited down versions of our streams so that you don't have to sit through hours and hours of me going, and we can, simplify it a little bit, streamline the process. That said, as I already noted, I can barely talk, so I'm going to end it now. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, go watch a movie.
It's gonna take me some time to give you all that is mine. I'm looking ultra fine from your view from behind. It's gonna take me some time to give you all that is mine. I'm looking ultra fine from your view from behind. Alright, my phone, working, play out.